Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja. Join us for insightful episodes packed with educational content. If you're eager to empower your learning journey, be sure to subscribe to our podcast for free, where we break down complex themes into digestible lessons that inspire curiosity and growth. Together, let's unlock the world of knowledge, one episode at a time. Today's lesson dives into smart spending decisions, understanding how to buy wisely and make financial choices that align with your values. In today's lesson, we're focusing on the important skill of smart spending decisions. It's crucial to make informed purchasing choices that emphasize quality, durability, and usefulness rather than just looking at price tags. What does smart spending mean? It's the ability to spend your money intelligently to maximize value while ensuring your purchases reflect your personal values and goals. This is not about being stingy or avoiding spending altogether, but about making intentional choices that result in greater satisfaction and utility from what we buy. Think of it as an art form. Every dollar spent is a brushstroke in the picture of your financial life. To practice smart spending, start with understanding the difference between needs and wants. This distinction is fundamental. Needs are the essentials for survival: food, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. Wants, however, are those luxuries that enhance our lives, like dining out or the latest smartphone. Smart consumers prioritize their spending for needs first, assessing what truly matters before turning to wants. For example, a reliable car is a need if it gets you to work, but a luxury model might just be a desire to impress others. While needs are non-negotiable, you can be more selective about your wants. Next up is the critical practice of research and comparison shopping. Before making any significant purchase, take the time to investigate your options. It's essential to compare prices across different stores. What you see online may differ from in-store pricing. Equally important is reading customer reviews. They offer real insights into a product's quality and user experience. When comparing items, ensure that you're looking at similar products in terms of features and specifications. Sometimes, retailers provide coupons or sales that can make a big difference in price. Consider the total cost of ownership, the long-term costs that come with a purchase. This could mean that an initially cheaper product becomes more expensive because it breaks down quickly or needs frequent repairs. A few minutes of research can save you a lot of money and even spare you from buyer's remorse. Now that we've talked about comparing products, let's explore the balance between quality and price. This balance is crucial in smart spending. Often, extremely cheap products may not last long. What happens? You end up spending more in the long run replacing them. On the other hand, if you opt for high-end products, you may pay for features you don't even need. The sweet spot is often found in that middle range, what some call the Goldilocks zone, where the quality is just right for the price. Smart consumers learn to look for products that are functional and durable instead of getting caught up in prestige or status symbols. Here's where understanding the total cost of ownership comes into play again. Total cost of ownership, or TCO, is a vital concept in smart spending. TCO doesn't just look at the initial purchase price, it encompasses all expenses associated with owning and using a product throughout its life cycle. For a car, TCO includes not just the cost of the vehicle but also insurance, fuel, maintenance, repairs, and depreciation over time. For a household appliance, you'd consider the purchase price alongside energy costs and potential repair expenses. Sometimes, a seemingly costly product can have a lower TCO because it is more energy efficient or incurs fewer maintenance costs. As you evaluate different options, think long-term. What's the expense over a few years instead of just today? By focusing on total cost of ownership, you can avoid the trap of being lured by a low starting price that ultimately leads to higher expenses down the road. Now, let's touch on an effective smart spending strategy: the power of waiting. You might have heard of the sleep on it rule. Give yourself a break before making a decision on big purchases. Waiting helps reduce the impulse to buy, giving you a chance to reflect on whether you truly need that item. This pause allows for further research and often helps clarify your priorities. For major purchases, waiting for a week or even a month may be wise. With the rise of easy online buying, waiting is more crucial than ever. If, after some time, you still feel that the item is a necessary expense and it fits into your budget, then you are likely making a thoughtful purchase. So many things seem urgent in the moment, yet simply taking a bit of time often leads to clearer thinking about what you really need. Next is questioning marketing and advertising claims. Advertisers are skilled at convincing consumers to part with their cash. Techniques such as creating artificial scarcity, like claiming there are only a few items left, push urgency on buyers. So, as a smart consumer, it's essential to question these claims. Is that limited time offer genuinely limited? Was the original price inflated? By scrutinizing advertising, you can distinguish between genuine value and clever marketing. Remember to look beyond flashy promotions and investigate the actual value, the features, quality, and how the product meets your needs. This brings us to the concept of value, which is more than just the price you pay. True value takes into account what you gain from your purchase, the enjoyment, durability, and functionality it brings into your life. For instance, an item that you find useful and enhances your life for several years often holds greater value than something that quickly loses its appeal. Intangible benefits also play a role, such as the peace of mind or joy a product can bring. Smart consumers seek the best value, which may sometimes mean spending more on things that align with their priorities while being frugal on lesser values. The overarching goal is to find products that provide lasting benefits and satisfaction relative to their costs. Let's discuss some smart spending habits that can make wise financial choices automatic. Building routines makes smart spending easier and reduces the mental burden of decision-making. For example, always create a shopping list to help avoid spontaneous buys. Implement the waiting strategy before significant expenses to give you time to evaluate. Regularly compare prices, assess quality through reviews, and think about cost per use to avoid pitfalls. Tracking your spending regularly can also help you maintain awareness of where your money goes. Additionally, set spending limits for various categories and frequently ask yourself if you need the item. With consistent practice, these habits become second nature and lead to better financial outcomes in the long term. Finally, let's put everything together. Smart spending is not just a set of principles, it's a skill that can transform your financial life, allowing you to ensure your money lands where it matters most to you. We've covered understanding needs versus wants, conducting diligent research, considering total costs, questioning marketing claims, and building sustainable habits. Practicing smart spending means you gain more enjoyment, durability, and utility from every dollar spent. Plus, it opens up more opportunities for saving and investing, which is essential for creating a secure financial future. Remember, smart spending isn't about depriving yourself, it's about making informed choices that stretch your dollars further and support the kind of life you want to lead. Each purchase presents an opportunity to practice these principles, ultimately enhancing your financial well-being. So, let's recap what we've learned today about smart spending decisions. Understanding the difference between needs and wants allows you to prioritize essential purchases while being selective about luxuries. Research and comparison shopping equip you with the knowledge to make informed decisions that save money. Balancing quality and price leads to better product choices and helps avoid unnecessary expenditures. Emphasizing total cost of ownership ensures that you evaluate long-term value rather than just initial attraction. The waiting period is a powerful tool to curb impulsive shopping, while questioning marketing claims can protect you from falling for persuasive advertising tactics. Ultimately, the goal of smart spending is to maximize the value of your money, aligning purchases with personal priorities while fostering financial health. Thank you for joining us in this lesson on smart spending decisions. We hope you found valuable insights and practical strategies to enhance your understanding of informed financial choices. Remember, it's not just about spending money, it's about spending it wisely. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe for more engaging educational content to help you on your learning journey. Until next time, keep curious and keep learning.